We're going, Heather. We're going, Mom. Hey you, what are you doing? You're making a bunch of noise down there. I see you down there. A bunch of birds today. Hi Disney Joy. Stop walking. Ready? Oh, okay.
You do? Say hi. He has a name. He has a name.
Hello, ducky friends. Please do not feed the animals. Please. Don't feed the animals, Mom. You see the ducks? You see the ducks? Have you checked the safari time? Not yet? Oh, okay. Right there. There's our friend the waterfall. Hello, Mr. Waterfall. Way of water. Who's over here? Babarusa. That's over here. Babarusa. I see him, he's right there. You probably can't see him, but he's kind of laying down. See him right there? Hey, there he is. Having a lazy day. Gotta like a lazy day. Feels like a party over here.
You guys feel like you got to see everything?
Very green. It's very green today, Mom. Yeah, so today we're the Traveling Shoes, and I'm Dad Shu, and Mom Shu's right here next to me. And we're at Animal Kingdom and Disney World live today, and we're here to just explore around. Actually, we're here for the animals. Today's an animal day, so we're looking for animals, sharing animal experiences. And today is what, National Tiger Day or something? Yeah, it's like National Tiger Day or something, or World Tiger Day. I'm not for sure which one it is, but it's something like that. So we're gonna head over to see Boxo for sure.
We're gonna try to see if we can catch the tigers.
We're gonna try and catch the tigers before they go inside. And other animals on the way there. So, yeah. Anyway, let's jet over to the tigers, and we're gonna try and ride the safari 1, 2, maybe 3 times, who knows what the wait times are gonna be, but we're gonna go do it. All right, looking for tigers. Let's do that. Looks like we got a bunny and a fox over here for Zoo Gather Day. Of course, you can't see them because they're behind the curtain. They're back there though. See that foxtail? There he is. Big fox. Here comes our friend Steve. Schmoopsy. Here comes Steve. Kevin. Why did I say Steve? I don't know why I got that in the brain. Kevin. Steve, otherwise known as Kevin. Africa. Let's go, Kevin. Rock it out, brother. Sister. So our plan, I think, is to go get the tigers first before they get put away. And then after that, possibly head over to the safari. I think there's like a mass exodus today. People are heading out. We're just heading in. We're here for the cool weather. Hi, Casey. Hope you're having fun. See, Casey said hi. Oh, Casey said hi. You don't have to see it. Casey said hi. Whew. I gotta make a pit stop here. I need to make sure that the Wi-Fi is connected over here in the shade. Before things get rolling here. Yeah, hey, Mom Shu. Hey, Heather. Mom. Heather. Yeah, just grab me ice water. Just plain ice water. And ice water for me, please. Thank you. I don't know. That's fine. That's good. Welcome in. We're the Traveling Shoes, and we are at Disney's Animal Kingdom, heading towards Boxo, the tiger, on National Tiger Day. Let's go visit him. Let's head to Boxo. I got my water. Stay hydrated. Get the freebies. So Mom, she was getting her iced coffee with a little cream. Not very much. I got my water. I just need to make sure that we're connected to the Disney Wi-Fi network here, as well as 5G and low power modes. Just a bunch of things you gotta do before you go live. Check the box. So all things go smooth. What'd you get, Mom?
Just iced coffee.
Iced coffee, and you got your fan.
Yeah.
It's you and your fan.
Gotta have a free hand though.
Gotta have a free hand for that fan. Doot, doot. That was interesting. Look at those stuffed animals. Those look cool.
Yay.
I don't see any monkeys. Mom, they're going inside already. They're like, we're hot. Look at these palm trees. They're recovering. Look, they're slowly growing back. So that's fun. Kali River Rapids, 30 minutes.
Staying on the right.
Hey, what was that? Oh, that did smell good. What was that? Smelled like chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, we're heading to the Maharaja's Jungle Trek. Let's go find some tigers on National Tiger Day. Or World Tiger Day, whatever it is. Let's go experience some tigers.
I want to go to the Yeti. Maybe you should take it.
Okay, you go ahead and go. All right, welcome in, friends.
Hey, how's it going? Boxo out today?
Boxo is still out, yes.
Nice, thank you. May you enjoy your visit. Enjoy your visit. Let's go find Boxo on the Anandapur Royal for our animal friends. What happened? There he is. Komodo dragon. Be very scared. Ah. Today's one of those days where no movement is good movement. Mom already left me. Where'd she go? She left. She moves fast, man. Mom Shu. She went over here. You guys can spot her online because she's got that crazy awesome shirt. Where are you going, Mom?
I don't see them.
Yeah, Komodo dragon's right there. He's right there. Next to the log. Can you see him right next to the log? See him? There's that log that goes that way. that log, and then the log, yeah, he's right next to it. Whoa, watch out for that bird. There he is. There's the waterfall. Man, that sounds so good. It's hot, man. Awesome. This is what we're here for. The main attraction, tigers. So, I understand. That must be the bird sanctuary, huh? Right there. There's a creek. Goes that way. It goes over the bridge, under the bridge. Down the waterfall. Sorry, Chris, you missed the Komodo dragon next to the stick. That's a log. I'm looking for some monkeys, but they're usually pretty hard to see in here, in this cage, in this crate, or yeah, and they're hard to find. I didn't see them. All right, so this is the bats. Well, let's make a left here real quick and see if we can see somebody.
Yeah, that's what they look like right there.
So this is where they would live. They're not visible. This is what I'm looking for, these guys. They're not there. All sad.
See you in the bushes?
Thank you. I'm just passing through. Skipping the bats. This is no. I see a bird right there. Check out our bird friend. Oh, I see a bat too. Watch this. We'll do a redirect in just a second.
Is that the bat way up there?
Yeah, I see him
The
up there.
big one?
Yeah, the big one.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's the bat?
That's the bat.
That is massive. I thought bats were small.
Garbage bag, top left. Up and left.
So Boxo is like right below us, or somebody's below us. Can't see him now. It's in the water. Put the clay in. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a turkey. It's like a peafowl. Just wait our turn. It's not a turkey, Chris. It looked like a peafowl. We are waiting to view Boxo, I think, playing with the bin, playing with the barrels.
Coming out now, nobody. He's coming at it. He's coming out.
Yeah. You see the scratch marks on that barrel?
A little more. Just have a stick. Right there. See him? You see him one? Stick right there.
Did you guys see him? Did you see him?
See him right there.
Yeah. Did you guys see him?
Whoa.
From that low perspective? Oops, sorry. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I see him. Maybe you guys can see him. There, he's right there. I can't see him, but you guys can see him. Yeah, it's hard to see. It's like right there. You see him playing like right there? He's right there. Yeah, you could take my spot in a second, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he's playing with the barrel.
The hole? Yeah.
You can see it through the hole too. Just give me a couple minutes. Okay, I know. I'm leaving. All right, we're out. He's down there somewhere, but you can't see him from this angle. There he is. Are you seeing him?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
You want to
Yeah.
switch spot? You gotta switch spots? No, you're good. Yeah. Having a good old time.
I don't remember, honestly. Maybe early September.
This is Boxo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighting against his mortal enemy, the plastic bear.
Nice.
Infant might need to be there.
Is he winning?
He is winning.
Did you guys put a treat in there? Is that what the deal is?
We can, with the barrels in the water, not really.
Oh, okay. All right, well, that's good. Thanks, Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look up there, okay? You gotta throw some live bait in there.
Nick, put the bait in there. That's got me. Hold on, Griffin.
Mama, the way.
No, Phoebe, we're gonna go throw this away, okay?
Mama, hold me.
I'm gonna go throw your garbage away. No, sorry, Nick, we see hydrogen. Vete que le dije que le estaba cayendo.
Daddy, Daddy.
Sorry.
Not here.
No, not here.
Oh no.
That's all we're gonna get of him, Mom.
Up above. Against the wall.
Well, yeah, I am. Hey, you left your dirty laundry hanging here, Mom Shu. Hey, there's a tiger. Look, we saw a tiger on National Tiger Day. Right there. Boom. Mission accomplished. Actually, we saw it earlier. He was playing in the water with his barrel. I doubt we're gonna see anything over here though, because he's over there.
Yeah, you can't see him from anywhere except right at that one spot.
He's down this hill here, like over the river and through the woods, down to the thing, into the water, underneath the ledge, hiding from everybody, which is what I would be doing. I would be hiding from everybody too. Let's go see some water buffalo. Let's check out the water buffalo. See that fan right there? I could use that fan on me. Yeah, there's the water buffalo right there. See him up on the hillside? Let's go check out the water buffalo. That guy was in a hurry. Food! That was our house. When the dinner bell rang, kids came running. That's what happened, man. So see that guy right there walking? If you look there, the big guy right here with the stuff in his mouth? He came like sprinting over the hill. And he made a beeline for the food. You know, so I'm like, wow, that was fast. He was moving fast. Way faster than we thought.
I don't remember having no green over here.
Now you know there's no green. Yeah. Don't forget to recycle. Real trash cans. Yeah, because of the mass of people. I bet you this tiger's out. Oh yeah. You see him. Her. Might be Boxer's mom.
Did you ever think you'd be so close to a tiger? Okay, let's get back in.
Yes, yes, only the one. Yeah, he was on the other side. He's on the other side. Oh, was that?
Oh man, she just went around the corner. Ugh. Have to hang out here for a minute.
The baby is very young. He's not even 2, but he's already bigger than his mom.
She went around the corner, Mom.
I think they said it's he.
I thought it was she.
I thought he said the she was in the back.
Oh, well then it's the he. It's the dad?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the dad. To Boxo. We saw Boxo a minute ago. He was playing with the barrel. This is Boxo's dad. They all hang out together.
You said this is the male tiger?
This is our adult man, Mr. Conrad.
Conrad. I couldn't remember his name. Yes. We saw Boxo. He was in the water.
Good place for him.
Yeah.
Savaging one of his 55-gallon drums,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Savagery.
But he was hard to see because he's right up against the wall. But we didn't see him.
It is in the nature of cats and human care to make the humans work for it.
Yeah. He's okay. He's a Boxo.
What time do these guys go in?
Well, normally it's about this time that our keeper team tries to bring him in.
Yeah.
So this is part of why he's up and walking around, is he knows there's a snack involved.
Right. Snack forthcoming.
Depends on what the keepers have going on. They may have other stuff going on, and maybe he'll get to sit Shiva for a little bit.
All right. He's not yet. Can you
Haven't been getting enough breezes.
Yeah, driving in today was kind of really breezy on 429. Like it was abnormal, right? Because it's been static a few times.
We just got here recently. Today.
Complain. Let's zoom in.
I try and avoid the toll roads where I can.
Well, I'm with you on that one, but coming to Animal Kingdom, from our house, it's 429.
Fair enough.
But this time of day on 429, not so good. That's all right though. It's all good.
How old is this guy?
14.
14.
He would be considered considered geriatric at his age.
Ah, geriatric. He needs his
He's
one a
not really
days.
slowing down all that much, but let me tell you how much of a cranky old fart he can be.
Yeah, that's all right.
I mean, he is a cat, and he moves at nobody's pace but his own.
Seems to be the history of those kind of things. Yeah, thanks, Corey from Orlando.
So, our water buffalo are not clean grazers.
Okay.
So whenever we try and put down sod,
Yeah.
we would have to keep the water buffalo sequestered for weeks to get the sod to root properly. If we put down grass seed, the bar-headed geese and the swan geese and the ducks and the ibis eat all of it.
Mm.
So at this stage of the year, because if whatever doesn't get eaten sloughs off at the first rainstorm.
Okay.
So right now, this is what we have.
Hey, Mom, shoe, right here.
Oh, yeah, really is. We talked about bats.
Stop. But it's true. Both grumpy old man and Dad Shu would get along great.
But I mean, he came here, he accomplished his mission. I think he's entitled to a little bit of rest and relaxation.
Mission accomplished. All right. Thanks, Corey. And we accomplished our mission. Finding the tiger.
Bamboo. That's a lot of bamboo.
That's a lot of bamboo, you're right. Imagine trying to get through that, trying to weave your way through that. That'd be rough. Oh man, it's the birds. It's the birds. Are you gonna bypass the birds?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Just go and go quickly without moving over here.
Move quickly. So the jungle trek goes this way. Whoop, through the tunnel. Gotta move fast. Hey! How's it going, Grant?
Pretty good. How's it going for you?
Amazing.
Awesome. Welcome to our
Great,
busy area.
great day. These guys seem pretty active.
Oh yeah, always active.
That's what birds do best, huh? Are you having a good day, though?
I am. How about you?
Oh, yeah. It could be a little cooler, but that's all right.
I agree.
We just got done seeing Boxo, though. He's playing with the barrel. Yeah, so that was good. So it's Dad Shu with the traveling shoes, and we are at Animal Kingdom, and we're in the bird area. Today's focus is looking at some animals, finding some tigers, checking out all the fun activities that the birds are doing, and other animals. I don't think I've ever seen a lazy bird either. Nope. Birds are active, man. Activity is rampant. So I got this great hat on. Check out my hat. It shields me from the bird guano that might propagate down from the skies. It's not like it hasn't happened in the past, you know, because it has. Like, this would not be a good place to walk under. And this is not a good place to walk under right now.
Nice. They're not right here.
Right there.
Yeah, it is.
Did not see any toucans. No toucans. But I'm following my nose. It always knows. The flavor of fruit. Mom, she's on the other side waiting for me. A lot of bird actor break. It's pretty cool in here, as in temperature cool. There's fans running. There's benches to sit on. And lots of action to follow. Birds.
All right, boys. You guys ready?
Breeze, man, that breeze is good. All right, let's get out of here. See ya. We are at no toucans. But now we gotta find Mom. But she's wearing a very bright shirt, so we should be able to find her quickly and easily. Don't forget to smash that like button on any live that Dad Shu's a part of. If we get the 50 likes, we get a Dad Shu goofy dance. Casey took a video of it the other day and posted it as a short. So you can go look at it there, but it's better to do it live. So don't forget to smash that like button, close out the comments, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you feel like you want to support the channel, you like what we're doing. But yeah, let's keep walking. Gotta find Mom though. Here she is. I see her. Brazil. Hey, what's up?
There was one mama duck with one single baby duck again, but then a little girl came and chased it. So I was trying to see if I could still see it.
Let's go watch people get wet. Let's go push some buttons. Yeah, let's go push some buttons, Mom. We'll watch some people push some buttons. Probably not going on Everest. We're going to try and focus on animals today and going on safari. People got wet. Ooh, they got wet at the last minute. Right there, you get soaking wet right there. There's a jet that squirts out into the water. As you come around the corner, shazam, you're blasted with a blast of water. Let's try and catch it. Here they come. See, look, they're gonna get soaked. Blam! Right in the face. Blam. Right here, there's a pinch point, and you get wet right here as you're coming in. You're coming in hot, coming in for a landing. Hi Paige, how are you? Oh, they didn't get wet. Boo. Let's push the button. It's pressing the green button. We'll shower the rafts. Please allow others to press the button. You want to push? No? See the elephant getting sprayed? You want to push the button, dude? It's that elephant right there. See it? You gotta wait though when these people come by. See anybody? Here comes somebody right now. Get ready. You gotta time it just right, man. They're coming. Hold on. Oh no, we're gonna lose our chance. Push it again. Come on, man. Come on. There you go. Oh, you just missed. Bummer. You will get wet. You might get soaked. Today is International Tiger Day. International Tiger Day. Well, if you roll back the live a little bit, about 15-20 minutes maybe. You'll see Boxo playing with a barrel in the water from the upper viewing center. And Mom Shu took a video. You see him playing there in the water right there. She took a short. She'll probably post that short later. Anyway, that's Boxo, the baby, the cub. That's not a cub. There'll be two. What do you mean there'll be two?
He's 2 years old.
Oh yeah, he'll be 2 years old in September.
In September.
And the guy said he's already as big as his mom.
And the other tiger we saw was the adult male. He's 14.
The adult male's 14.
His name was it Conrad?
Conrad? It was Conrad.
And then the female tiger has been backstage today.
She's taking a break.
She was out yesterday. That's what the cast member said.
That's what Corey said from Orlando, the cast member.
He was very friendly and informative.
He was very nice. So if you feel like giving a cast compliment, do it. You don't have to wait on us to do it. Mom Shu will do it though. She does them pretty much right away. But it was Corey with an E from Orlando, Florida, who gave an amazing review of Conrad, the adult 14-year-old tiger, the Sumatran tiger.
Mom feels like she's riding the bumper car.
Yeah, it's kind of bumpy, right?
Do it that way and get in line.
Well, it's just the thing. People just don't walk a straight line, but that's okay. Yak and Yeti, ahi tuna nachos. Never had the nachos, but me neither. Wait, what? Who? What? I like Yak and Yeti. You're not a fan though, but you'll eat it there.
I said people in general.
No, it's Leviosa.
People in general do like Yak and Yeti. And if you have a Landry's card, you don't need a reservation. All right, let's head to the safari and see what the time is. Wait time. This way is it, Mom? Point me in the direction. This way?
Do you really not know?
No, I don't necessarily want to know. I like kind of just
That's
walking around.
interesting.
All right, let's head to
I'll
Africa.
follow you then.
Okay, we're going to Africa.
I know where it is.
When we vocalize Yak and Yeti, to me it always sounds like Yak and Yeti. Yeah, that's right, like you're yakking. I think Chris, the kids might call me Yak and Dad, because I kind of don't shut up. I try to, I try really hard, I try. Too much to be said, not enough time in the day to say it all. Which tree? Rewind. So this tree right here. I think Chris knows the story about this tree, or maybe you do, Magic Zoo Crew, but this tree apparently some rare.
It took a hit from the freeze in January, but I just read, it was on the Disney World site, they said that the tree is really starting to come back.
Right, so that's good news, because there was a hard freeze this January, and a couple days in my yard we lost a couple hyacinths and lost some other plants. And Chris lost a couple of, we lost those Hawaii plants, Hawaiian lay flowers, whatever those plants are called. And then Chris lost a couple of palm trees.
We lost our Japanese jasmine.
We lost our jasmines. It was so sad. Hey, let's go. I've never seen these before. I've seen these before. These statues. Hold on. Slow down. So this is, what's his name? Russell and Doug. But back in the back, there's a couple more statues that I haven't paid attention to before. And by that way, that guy's got a seriously fast melting Dole Whip. Woo. There's some more statues back here that I never really noticed. So there's a tiger maybe, or a puma. Looks like a tiger. Got a tiger back here. And where am I at? Where is back here? We are by the bird show. This is where it's the I can't say it. Anandapur Theater, where the bird show is. And you got some other statues back here too. You got a peacock and a wise old owl. It looks like a crow and toucan. Yeah, toucan. We got some statues back here. Fun to look at. Oh, and there's looks like it might be a lion bench right there. It's either that or a bear. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, by the way, you can get a Dole Whip here. Did you know you could get a Dole Whip here? You can get a Dole Whip pineapple juice float or a Dole Whip. Holy tamales! Mr. Holdall, the luggage man, travels everywhere. Did you see Mom Shu, that you can get a Dole Whip there? So what's here at the Caravan Road pit stop? The kakagori, which is the shaved ice like you can get in Japan. You can get a watermelon, mango passion fruit, or pina colada. Look at the tropical shaved ice too. That sounds delicious. He's a traveling machine. No thanks. No, I had that nice delicious water. I might get another water though. Hey, is Doug over there, you think? I don't see him. Sometimes there's the tree of life, right? Pause. This is the tree of life, right? And sometimes this is the backside, like the 8th wonder of the world. Backside of the tree of life. But on the backside, there's a little trail, and sometimes you can find Doug back there. And I think he's back there. There's a line forming though. No, I see him. He's back there. I totally see him. But let's go do the safari. Ooh, there's another waterfall. Waterfall number 5, if you're counting. Ooh, there's another waterfall. Number 6, if you're counting. That's my new tradition at Animal Kingdom, is to find the waterfalls. Hey, Doug. Ooh, mama is toasty warm, but the breeze is good. I like that breeze. Africa. We're here, we're at Africa. Well, let's walk this way. So we're gonna walk by the Harambe Market. If you want a delicious glass of water, that's free. Again, if you want a free glass of water, back in the back corner, and I see it, the blue water buffaloes back there. You can get it. It's got cups back there, so you can come over here, and it's kind of self-serve back in that corner. All the way in the back, there's a blue jug, and it's got little cups next to it. And I'm gonna take a pit stop real quick. I'm gonna stop and show you. It's like right back there. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna walk over there. I'll catch up, Mom. Let's walk back here. Hey, Zippity-doo, Doug. Thanks for joining us today. So free water's back here. Delicious free water. Until they run out. If it's open, you can get one. Let's go over this. Oh, yo. All gone? No more? No more. All right, no more. Guess we gotta hit up old Joffrey's. Yeah, we're gonna hit Safari, back row. We might do it twice. Mom, she was like, let's do it twice if we can do it twice. I'm like, yeah, we'll do it twice. But Mom, she was taking a shortcut through the snack shop. I love pugs. Thanks for joining us. It's afternoon at Animal Kingdom. Yep. Ooh, man, it's not so chilly in here. Sorry guys, it's just not that chilly. We'll walk through the merch shop. And Mom Shu, Chris Shu said 5 minutes to wait. You ready? What do you want to do?
I was going to recommend that we verify what time the last one was and possibly do the Gorilla Trail first if time allows.
Well, we could do this and, well, okay. We'll confirm what time the Gorilla Trail closes. Because isn't it at the end of this? Gorilla Trail? Let's ask this gentleman right here. Lines are looking short today. It's because I saw there's a mass exodus. Don't know why. But hey.
Yeah, just like
Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze.
you're fine.
Yeah, well, what time is the Gorilla Trail closed? Do you know?
So it will close around 6:45 tonight.
All right. Okay, so we're good. We were gonna ride maybe once or twice.
Some time. Yeah.
Thanks, Anthony.
Not a problem. Have
From
fun.
Orlando, right?
Yes.
Orlando. Thanks, Anthony.
Thank you.
So if you want to give a cast member shout out, Anthony from Orlando, Florida, at the Safari in Animal Kingdom. He was very helpful and very nice. Back row, Mom Shu. Our friends are way over there. We'll see them again. We'll see you. Let's get to the truck. Your journey will be aboard Symbol 1. Nice job, Magic Zoo crew. We love those cast member shout outs. Such an easy thing to do.
A deterrent system for stopping human-elephant conflict. We've discovered that elephants are scared of bees.
Scientists from Save the Elephants and from Disney conducted playback experiments. Racing turned out to be right. Elephants not only run away
There's a squirrel.
and shake their heads.
That's a squirrel. Where's Doug when you need him? Mega zoom. Here we go. Boosh.
I don't see the tortoise.
I don't either. Sorry, dude. No tortoise today. We'll be back. Probably again. 5 minutes means we can do it multiple times. Get different experiences every time. Cheetah. Okay. Ooh, that fan feels good. Lay some of that fan on me, man. All right, so I don't know what you're hopeful to see. Post in the comments on what you're thinking you'd love to see. Me personally, I would love to see the wide-mouthed rhino. Ooh, trucks are kind of backed up today. Mom Shu, what would you like to see today on the safari? Baby and collie cattle. Okay. Ooh, those fans feel good.
Jumbo, everyone. Unfortunately, your trip has been delayed.
Magic Zoo crew wants to see some Crocs, which means I need to sit on the left side.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
How's it going, Kathy? How's your day? Good. From the woodlands, Texas. That's cool.
We shall work quickly to get you out on your safari. Thank you again for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
Looks like we only got one side going. The other side is closed down.
It's a little more crowded right here.
There's only one side running. Wild dog. Left side of the truck there. Let's see, welcome in the Dad Shu crew. Got Chris Shu, moderating today. Zippy Doodugs in there. Love Plugs, said hi to everybody. Did I miss anybody? Got Paige. Mom Shu's here. Yeah, I think we got everybody since I last checked, so that's cool.
Jumbo, everyone. Unfortunately, your trip has been delayed. Currently, animals are blocking the path of our safari vehicles. We apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for your patience. As soon as we are moving again, we shall work quickly to get you out of your safari. Thank you again for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
I hope you guys heard that. We're a little delayed because of an Animal Crossing. Not the game, but the real life version. Again, Animal Crossing, not the game, but the real deal.
Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos.
I have not heard of or seen the new parody song called Mr. Jumbo by Tom Williams. Mom Shu wants to show you guys this. It's 95, but the real feel is 106. A little warm, that's for sure.
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children's baskets unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party to your line. This will help keep your wait time.
Poaching alert. Please report any evidence of poaching to the nearest ranger.
Party in front of you and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
What? Yeah. I'm gonna ask her to do something by herself because my knee. I need to be able to bend. I need to be able to stretch my knee. Otherwise, it locks up. Can we have the back row by herself because my knee is.
How many altogether? Thank you. So ideally, another one of the easiest to
Bye.
Let's go.
See ya. Bye. Have fun. Toot toot. I like it.
Jared Rooney, that means welcome aboard, friends.
Go. Oh.
Jumbo, everyone, welcome. Go ahead, scooch all the way in.
Jumbo.
Take those final seats when you get the chance, and make sure you like those seats before we get moving. Once we're moving, there is no switching up. Alright, please watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. The doors to your right are going to be sliding closed.
Somebody behind me.
So yeah, Asante Sana Warden, that means thank you in Swahili. As we also say here in the village, Towende.
Whoa! Let's go!
Yeah. Well, you guys want a good idea of the animals that are out here? There's that animal spotting guide right above your heads.
Animal
Just a couple
spotting
safety
guide.
reminders before we enter the reserve.
Hang on,
Make sure you keep your
everybody.
hands, arms, feet, and legs inside this vehicle at all times, making sure we are remaining seated and not standing at any point. That's for your safety, but also the safety of others. Alright, this first ecosystem that we're entering in the next 2 weeks is named the Little Aturi Forest. It's home to a lot of very shy and reclusive animals. I say that because they can just be kind of hard to spot from time to time. They camouflage really well between bushes or behind trees. Take that okapi over there to the right, for example.
Oh, there
It
he
might
is.
look
He's
like
eating.
it has a zebra-like pattern on its
He's
legs.
eating.
You might think they're related, but they're actually related to the giraffe. We know that because of their skeletal structure, as well as their purple prehensile tongue that they used to eat food with. Yeah, pretty interesting, huh? They're thought to be a mythical creature in much of African folklore until they were discovered in 1901, so they're supposed to bring you good luck. There to the left is saddle-billed stork. Saddle-billed stork's got that saddle shape on their beak, giving them that name. I think I see a second one up there on that hill straight ahead of us. And it makes sense that we are seeing two because they are loverbirds. They got a cute little romantic story out here in the forest. Well, that's because they choose their mate when they're really young. Males got brown eyes, females got yellow eyes. And if you're curious about those big wings of theirs, they're just about as wide as the canopy above your heads. So they're massive. Alright, and you know what? I think that okapi did bring us some good luck because I'm seeing a black rhino here to the left.
Look at that
Just
guy.
above this hill.
Top of the hill, man.
The black rhino is the most docile rhino species. That means that
It's like
they are
pulling
very
a Simba
calm
up there.
and peaceful creatures, despite that big and intimidating look, right?
Let's go, man.
You might notice it has a bit of a pointed snout.
Bumpy.
Well, that's because of its vegetative diet, and that helps us also decipher it
can't do
from
it.
other rhino species.
There we go. Couldn't push the
Their
button.
population has actually doubled since 2015. That's thanks to a lot of people reducing, reusing, and recycling their paper and plastic goods in areas where they live. So it reminds us that that small action can go a long way. Alright, now in the water here, this is going to be a little bit hard to spot. Actually, never mind. You know what? Look over there between those two big bushes.
What bushes? Oh,
There is
yeah.
a bongo over there.
Bongo,
right
right
next
there.
to that bongo is a greater kudu. That's pretty sick that they're both right next to each other. Well, the greater kudu is the tallest antelope in the world. And the okapi, or not the okapi, the bongo is probably just about the most elusive in the world. One of the hardest to spot. That's how the bongo got that name, the ghosts of the forest.
Hang on with two
We're
hands.
headed into the Safi River now, more home to semi-aquatic animals. I'm seeing two hippos over there just behind us to the right. You see them in the water. Also some pelicans. So I know these pelicans are white, but they're actually called the pink-back pelicans. They get that name from turning upright and distinct pink during mating season. Their cheeks even blush right around that time. Their big pods or groups can number in about over 500 at a time, which qualifies them as a colonial nesting bird. Over here to the left, I'm seeing a lot of movement in the water, y'all. That means there's a group of hippos here. You'd call a group of hippos a bloat because they could eat about 95 to 100 pounds of food in just one day.
So below,
You might see them moving around here in the water. Their name, the Nile hippopotamus, comes from Latin. It's meant to describe the fact that they actually don't swim. Instead, they actually run at the bottom of rivers and lakes, much like we're seeing demonstrated here to the left, right below our noses.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Running underneath.
And that lung capacity of theirs is just incredible. Looks like there's one entering the water here to the left. You might notice that it looks really shiny and pink. Well, that's the texture or the color or something we call blood sweat. It's this tinted oil that comes out of their pores.
Alright, time for
Serves
the...
as a natural SPF for them.
Oh, where's the crocodilators? They're gone.
burnt out here, but we're headed towards the savannah now. Home to more migratory animals that look a lot more familiar.
I know,
to
where are
us.
the crocs? They're going.
What might not look familiar is all this foliage that is changing all around us right now.
They were under my carpet.
Just as we come around the corner, we're going to be met by a baobab tree. An absolutely beautiful tree that you can find in a lot of southern African countries.
Look, my back.
Even in the Madagascar.
Back at the
Well,
gate.
they might look
Holy
like they're dead to
cow,
us, but
crazy.
they're actually very much alive. They do store thousands of gallons of water in their trunks from shedding leaves for about 9 months out of the year.
Hi,
So,
Moo-Moo. Nice
in
to
other
see
words,
you.
you could kind of poke a hole in those trees and tons of water come gushing out. All that water it provides to the plants and animals is how it got its famous name, the Tree of Life. So we can learn a lot from that Tree of Life. We can also conserve water as humans by simply turning off the faucet while we brush our teeth, or just taking shorter showers whenever we get the chance. That can go such a long way and help the plants and animals around you too. Alright, this is great. Just as we're coming down here, looks like there's some Ankoli cattle just up the road. The Ankoli cattle can also be called the Watusi cattle, named after the tribe that first domesticated them. You might think that their horns are super heavy, just look at how big they are. But they're actually hollow. The inside have a honeycomb-like structure. Their blood goes up and down those horns all day, cools off their body temperature by a couple degrees like the AC unit. Now, actually, look at this here.
Gosh,
they have a
it's
newborn
precious.
baby. Looks like a scratch in its head. And look at those really tiny horns on its head.
I love it.
Got a long way to grow there.
Aww.
Well, they're an example of low grazers that come out here throughout the savannah. There are also some hunters out here too. Look over there, all the way in the distance, along that fence line. There's an African painted dog over there. They get that name from, it looks like painted splotches on its fur. They're actually not a part of the canine family like our dogs at home. They're a part of the canid family, and they are credited for being the most successful hunters in all of Africa. They got a higher success rate in hunting than lions and hyenas, and that's actually because of the fact that they have an incredible stamina rate, outrunning just about any prey until they pass out. And the back left over there, some sable antelopes, long pointed horns on their heads. They're actually the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve, chosen as their emblem because they're one of the only antelopes that would fight in a fight-or-flight situation. We'd like to think we sort of fight for what we believe in here, and that's conservation work. Keeping these animals safe, especially those that are endangered. Well, those big long horns of theirs actually keep them safe at night too. Deters predators from jumping on them while they're asleep. You can see these giraffes all around us now. A group of giraffes would be known as a tower. That's because, as we can see, they can tower to about 20 feet tall. But much like
Baby
this
giraffe.
newborn
Oh, baby
calf
giraffe.
to our right hand side, when they're born, it's at approximately
gosh.
6 feet tall.
It's so cute. What a miracle.
And if you want to be particular, these are the Maasai giraffes. We know their species because of the fractured and the rugged type pattern that's on their coat. Something interesting about them is that they only sleep for about 30 minutes of the day. Now, crossing the road here, one of my favorite animals, giving me an excuse to talk about them a little bit longer. They're the springbok. I always say they look like little running s'mores. That's because they got a graham cracker brown back, a dark chocolate stripe across their torso, and look at their little marshmallow white underbellies. They're adorable. Well, although they're super tiny, they're very mighty. They can run about 55 miles per hour
Hey, Maps.
and jump 9 to 13 feet in the air from standing. And that's why a lot of African sports teams use them as their mascot. Now look at the top of that hill over there to the left. That's a common eland all the way up there. Those beautiful spiraled horns looking stoically down that hill.
This is why you sit in the back row, guys.
Unfortunately, they're not too common to see these days. They are endangered, but about 50% of their population has been moved into protected forested lands throughout East Africa. So hopefully we'll see more of them roaming around soon enough. They're actually the largest antelope in the world. Now here to the right are some wildebeest, but don't worry about getting close to them. They're not beast-like at all. They got this hive-like mind. They're simply very skittish. Well, they're actually the second most densely populated mammal on Earth, second to only humans. They can travel in big herds of 1.5 million at a time. And that's in what they call the Great Migration that takes place once a year. But we're now headed into elephant country. So let's see what's going on around here. You can tell elephants live in the area because of all these branches that have been knocked down aside. You might think that that's bad for the environment when they do that, but as that wood decomposes, that helps plants grow. It's good for the nutrients of the soil. So there's a silver lining in everything. Let's see what's going on around here. Around here, but as we're headed into the thick of elephant country, it's important to know that they're also an endangered species and there are ways that we can help them out. So after we cross this bridge, I'll let you know what conservationists say is the easiest way we can. So yes, elephants are put at risk due to poaching, but in the year 2026, they're actually put at most risk due to mining. That displaces them from their homes, and it's usually for a metal known as coltan. The good thing about coltan is that you can find it in all of our smartphones and electronic devices. So the solution is very simple. If we recycle those electronics properly after we're done using them, it can go a long way in preserving habitats for elephants of the future, much like these here to the left. Now, elephants are known to be one of the most intelligent species on Earth. And if you ever want to identify the species of an elephant, look at the shape of their ears. You might notice African elephants have ears the shape of Africa, a very symbolic way of telling us who they are and where they come from. They even communicate parasonically. This means that they use frequencies that we can't hear to the blind ear. It's a bit like a superpower to me. It's very cool. They even communicate by gesture, sometimes waving at each other with those big trunks. And they also happen to operate under a matriarchy. That's pretty interesting. It means that females do lead their society. And elephants follow those females because it's been proven that they have a great memory. They have the capacity to remember every food and water source that they have ever been exposed to, even the complex routes to get to each one. So, in other words, they got this internal GPS, and they've had it centuries before humans had them. Very impressive. As they're super resourceful, that's really beneficial as they're migratory. Now, you might not guess it, but elephants are also really good swimmers. They can fully submerge themselves in rivers and lakes, and use those trunks as sort of snorkels to breathe in air when they need to.
It's like Duck Landing right there. Lots of ducks.
Alright, below our noses here to the left are some flamingos. This is the greater flamingo species, the biggest flamingos in the world. They hatch white but become pink over time from eating brine shrimp, which has something called beta carotene inside of it, causing that color change. Well, a group of them is known as a flamboyance because of that flamboyant coloring they got on them. Well, humans can also change color from eating a food with beta carotene, that'd be carrots. So if we were to eat a lot of carrots for a long time, we might turn a tad bit orange like these rocks. Alright, everyone look over to the left. I'm seeing an elephant out there in the distance, throwing dirt all over itself.
Oh yeah, right there.
Elephants do that to protect their skin from sunburns and insect bites. And guess who else does that? Rhinos, like the ones straight ahead of us. So these rhinos are actually congregating around a mud wallow. Mud wallows are used for that same purpose. A good excuse for these animals to have a nice little spa day. Gives them a lot of health benefits too. Well, you might notice that the white rhino is not very white at all. They got that mud on top of their skin that we just talked about, of course, but even underneath that layer, they're a bit more gray than white, you could say. That's because they got their name from a miscommunication that we had with South Africans. In their dialect, they call them white rhinos, or they called them white rhinos to begin with. That was meant to describe those very wide jaws that they have. If you remember, that black rhino that we saw earlier had a more pointed snout. We'd call a group of rhinos a crash, and that's because they can yeah. Well, anyways, they basically cannot see very well. They actually rely on their sense of hearing. So that's how they orient themselves, is by their sense of hearing in their environment. So it looks like we're going to see a couple more ahead of us. Now keep your eyes peeled to the left because we might be able to see some cheetahs. I think I'm seeing one at the very bottom left of the corner there. You might see that big rock by the fence line. It's behind that tree right next to that rock. The cheetah is the fastest land mammal. They can reach 65 miles per hour in only 3 seconds. They do so using their semi-retractable claws. That sort of helps propel them forward at any given moment. Saves them a whole lot of energy too, sort of have permanent cleats. Now there at the bottom left of this field as well, there are some more cheetahs. A group of them like that would be known as a coalition. That's because they coalesce or work together as a group to hunt. They hunt in the daytime. That is definitely unlike other big cat species. Speaking of, we're approaching a Copy Rock formation now. Copy Rocks are typically home to groups of lions that you'd call pride. That's because they are quite prideful of their territory. Right now I think I'm seeing a lioness sleeping at this last tree here to the left.
Oh yeah, right there.
It makes sense to see lions sleeping in the daytime because they are nocturnal. That means they're most active in the night.
Right there.
They got this incredible night vision that helps them hunt really effectively. A lioness like that one actually does the majority of the hunting for the pride, bringing back just about all the food that they eat. Look over there to the right. Let's see some ostriches over there at the moment.
No way, there's ostriches.
Super tall, the biggest birds in the world. They got really big wings. They don't use them to fly. They actually run about 40 miles per hour and they use those wings to make sharp turns. And they have gray feathers, that means they're females. Another good view of that lioness laying there. Actually, you know what? See that branch that's coming down that rock? Just underneath that branch, that's a male lion. We can see that mane's sort of blowing in the wind there. Just, you can see it between this gap and the rocks. Just as we make this turn. Well, that male lion looks very young, but you can tell because that mane is very short and light colored. But when he's fully matured, you can hear his roar from about 6 miles away, which is incredible. Now, we might be able to see some warthogs here. I'm seeing some warthogs in this gap in the bushes here to the left. You can see those warthogs just underneath that fence line.
Huh?
Sort of behind us there to the left.
What?
Now, although Pumbaa means foolish one in Swahili, take a look at this field. You'll notice that warthogs aren't too foolish at all. They create complex tunnels and burrows underground. That's meant to hide themselves from predators.
Hang on, man.
So actually quite witty. As we're seeing those female ostriches here, it makes sense because I think I'm seeing some eggs from here. Also over here, some waterbuck. The waterbuck is one of the only sedentary antelopes. They got a heart-shaped nose, white ring around their bum. They usually congregate wherever the most water is because they drink a lot of water. Even their coat is water resistant. And here are those eggs. Those ostrich eggs are about 3 pounds each. The average human could stand on top of those and they wouldn't break. They're even laid down communally, and they put them all into the same pile. If you want to be fancy, you could call that pile of ostrich eggs a clutch. And here's the Magadi Glen, a much more peaceful side of the resort, you could say. It's home to our warden who recently adopted the absolute cutest Nigerian dwarf goats. And I love these goats. What I love about them is that they're hilarious. And it's not just me saying that, it's science. They actually choose their leader based off of who the funniest goat is. Whichever one rolls, wrestles, exhibits the most physical activity.
Look at them, they're making
will be the one that's followed around the most. That's why our warden sort of just made this post a little bit of a playground, adapting to their needs. And it reminds us that we can do the same thing. We can also adapt to our pets' needs by simply doing research on what makes them happy. Now this does bring us just about to the end of our journey, but I really do hope we all at least learned or saw something different today. I know I did, as no two safaris are ever going to be the same. It's not every day you're going to be so close to the springbok. Every safari is going to be different, so we encourage you guys to come back. You never know what's going to be going on.
It's a splash zone.
If you want to see some more incredible animals today, you can check out the Gorilla Falls Trail just as we disembark. And there's also the Maharaja Jungle
Waterfall.
That's
Number
over in
8.
Asia, right next to Cali River Rapids.
Number 9. 2
If you're a
waterfalls.
wilderness explorer, you've been traveling on the Simba 1. So again, that code for you is the Simba 1, spelled SIMBA-1. If you guys want to get back to the Disney Conservation Fund, there are a couple easy ways to do so. I'd say the easiest is to simply round up any purchase you make at any merchandise location today. Those couple cents will not only be matched by Disney, they'll double that donation, going towards all their projects here and around the globe. And you can read about those projects on their website or even their social media. And it's always a nice little pick-me-up. They always have incredible things going on. You might even get a little pin saying you're a conservation hero, thanking you for all that work you put towards learning about these animals today. That is the easiest way to help them out. Now, we never really like to say goodbye here in the village. That's a little bit too sad and too final for us. So instead, we do say kwaherini. That means to go well in Swahili. So my friends, I do hope you go well, go wild. Have a great rest of your day out here at the Animal Kingdom. Thank you so much for coming. My name was Lucien, and it was an honor hanging out with you guys. Who knows, maybe I'll see you guys again later today. Just make sure you have all your stuff with you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Best safari ever, right?
Are going to be sliding open. Just watch your step.
Do it again.
That's right.
Thank you.
Get back
Have a
in
good
line.
one.
That was fun. That's fun. That was a lot of animals.
Yeah, the animals were out and active.
Is your back okay?
Yes, it was very bumpy though.
That was very bumpy.
But it was so fun. We got to see the baby giraffe. We got to see the baby Ankole cattle.
You got the, hey, you accomplished your mission. You went to see both the babies. Look at you. Must be a new gorilla here, a new male.
Yes, I heard that. I did.
Make a right-hand turn right here.
Found another waterfall.
Waterfall number 10.
We are at Disney Animal Kingdom. Nope, I don't see anything right here.
No, let's go ask. Because if they're not out, then we can just go back to getting in. One more time.
I gotta ask them where the Zootopia stuff is. Hold on.
6:30 tonight. So the park closes at 7 p.m. tonight. And it looks like Willow Falls closes at 6:30. Hello.
Are our friends out? They should be out.
Yep. And this area they just rebuilt. It was under construction. It's been open for a little while, but it's all new. For the, I think it's the colobus monkeys.
Monkeys?
You can usually tell if they're out if there's a cast member down here that you can ask questions. Here's what we're looking for, the colobus monkeys. I don't really see them. Oh, okay. I need to fix my glasses.
Okay. Let's see, we up to date with all of our friends online. Ostriches, come back for more. Hey, look, it's Gorilla Falls. That's right, it was Gorilla Falls. So, now where? Okapi?
You might be out. I don't know.
We already saw one today.
I see it back there on the back.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, on the left.
On the left. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, there it is, in the very, very back. If I zoom in, power zoom, there, see his tail, or his back end next to the tree back there, I guess. Yeah, power zoom. He's back there. That's cool. Let's keep moving. While walking the trail, please, no eating. Asante sana. Thank you. Hopefully the meerkats are out. Chris wants to see the meerkats, Mom. We'll try. We're not in charge. Just like run through, some of those things where you run through. All right. No, I don't need to see snakes. I mean, I like snakes, but you know, we can run through this. Sprint! Well, Mom. Ooh, this would be Mom's probably kind of move. Can you guys hear the birds online? Because it is a musical symphony of birds. What? Hey, there's a waterfall, number 11. Oh, look at the fish, Mom. Look at the fish. Oh, fish are cool. Some spoonbills. We got some serious action today. Look at that yellow bird right there. Boom. Beautiful. Check out that guy right there. Right there. babies anymore. A little yellow friend right there. See him? All right, after you, Mom. Let's see a hippo friend. We gotta kind of move through here. Thank you, sir. Yeah, there's no hippo friends here today. Just a bunch of fish. I saw them on the safari. Mom, she's right. That's right. I see some zebras, zebras, however you want to say it. That's what they are. Okay, Chris, you got your wish. Meerkats. Meerkat alert.
Thank you.
The animals are more active than I expected.
It's because right now the sun goes down a little bit, so it's more. He's still back again to the job, looking around, making sure that everything is safe. No birds, no critters, being very cute.
Yes, very, very cute.
Very, very cute. They can even show this beautiful thing, and they're still cute. Cute.
Did they took Did they? Are they in a group at all, or are they just
No, they are actually very social group. They even can share their group for other animals. But they need to smell the same. In case it's the same is for the group.
Okay.
Well, they actually share comfort with other animals. It's like like every not the school, it's not the common like smaller than small.
Okay, so we're off to the other ones. Over here. That was fun. Meerkats are super cute. So is the Ankole cattle baby and the giraffe baby. Let's take a look at some gorilla friends. Oh. Mega zoom.
Meerkat will boil with, they'll show a same boil with a ground squirrel and a mongoose.
Mongoose. Hey Foxglove Fairy, thanks for joining us today. I'm doing well. How are you?
There's another one.
Oh, got another friend.
This is mother and daughter, you see.
He said, the cast member said it's mother and daughter right here. Oh,
Susie and Anna. And this is Lily, our teenage female.
teenage female.
It's like Ruth and Lauren.
Yeah. All right, off we go. Hey, Foxville Ferry. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. With Dad Shu, Mom Shu's right there. And we're at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Oh, sorry. We're not at Animal Kingdom Lodge. We're at Animal Kingdom. What am I thinking? Anyway, we're going to continue on. But we're at Animal Kingdom looking at, today's the animal day because we're here in the afternoon, the late afternoon, where it's nice and cool and we got a lot of action. So let's check out the action. Ooh, that bridge is kind of sketchy. I think I hear another waterfall. Ooh, which is a little bouncy. Oh, Tigger Bridge. Let's see where we're at. Here's the trail. We are here, and we entered where? No, we entered here. Cross this trail. Boom. Over this way. We're gonna go that way. Let's go find some families. Oh, here's another waterfall. Number 11, number 12 back there. Waterfall, waterfall, 11 and 12. There's number 13. You see, Mom, where they at? Anybody?
So, yeah, those get distributed from other locations, and then of course they'll have the nutritionist.
I don't see anybody.
If there is, depending on the animal,
See anybody?
maybe they carve it up a little bit.
Yep.
Because the older you get,
Must be chilling out. Let's go over here. Let's get him this fan right here. There's a fan right there. I'd like to be in front of it. Hey, Rachel. Where's our friends at? They're all gone?
Over the hill.
They went over the hill?
See any by the window?
I did. I saw 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all we have right now. So
Okay.
it's all of them. Oh, thanks.
I saw online that you were...
The one came a while ago. They went to another facility. Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Grace and Tashada went to another zoo. And we got Bakari. Yeah.
Wait, I read about you.
No, he's going to be the dominant male for the family troop. They haven't been in the same room yet. Or not the room, but like they haven't shared physical space. Yeah.
Nice.
Saying howdies over the mesh.
Saying howdy.
Yes, we have our bachelor too. We have 4 males on that side, which is going to be different from the one they over here. And those guys go in a little bit early, around 4:30. But they are one of the first to wake up.
All right, then.
Really good.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
That was Rachel from Aori. AORIOA or something like that, Japan. Rachel, and she gave us a lot of good info on the whereabouts of our friends.
Yes, some of the gorillas have moved to other
OG trash cans. They moved to different facilities.
facilities.
Yeah. Fun for them. They get a different environment. This is waterfall number 13, Mom. Man, there's a lot of waterfalls. Careful, don't fall. I shouldn't say that. Careful. Don't have a misstep. You're in the backside of the colobus monkeys, but they're not active, right? They're just hiding. That's okay. That's okay. Here's some things you can observe in the AM. You can get some calls. They're feeding on leaves and stuff. And in the afternoons, PM, they're hanging around, grooming each other.
Alright.
That's it for Gorilla Falls. Hey, Chris Shu, can you look at the wait time for Safari again? Might do it one more time. One more round trip. It's like a date night for Mom Shu and I. Just the two of us. Tell you what, I did some core workout this morning at the Y, but that last safari, I had another core workout. It was very bumpy. Seems like it, but that's a lot of fun. It's just 10 minutes wait for safari. 10 minutes. It's only one side open. That kind of makes sense. Let's see, what time is it? We went one more. How long does that safari last? 15 minutes. It's 25 minutes. Yeah, no. Well, we could push it. We can do anything else on the way out. How many times you get to do that kind of experience on the safari? Not many. Let's do it. Yeah, let's go again. It's not Friday. It's not Saturday.
We're gonna go do it tomorrow morning, okay?
Hey, how's it going? Good. Okay, let's do this again. Round trip it, Mom Shu. Except I think this time we should put a little more move in our groove, getting back there. So if you're just joining us, we're the Traveling Shoes. Do a little reverse. Welcome, Mom. It's Dad Shu, Traveling Shoes, Mom Shoes. She's right in front of me. And we are live at Animal Kingdom. And we're doing the safari again. Did it once, going twice. After we ride it, then we're gonna head towards the exit and we're gonna look at some of the other animals on the way out. So thanks for joining us. Smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you can. If you want to support our channel and like what we're doing, let's go to the safari.
And I'm here here to welcome you to the Harambe Wildlife Reserve, one of the largest and most beautiful animal parks you will visit anywhere. Our mission is to conserve and protect a small part of the great savannas of Africa.
Keep walking, Mom. I don't know what that noise was, Chris. I don't know. It's the sound of the train, maybe. Toot toot. Oh, it was a cart. They were. What was that, Mom?
They were pushing a cart.
Pushing a cart. Let's look at these signs. Lion. Maybe we'll see some of those again. Hippopotamus. I want one for Christmas. Giraffe. Maybe we'll see them again. Maybe some babies. That's the sound of the choo-choo train.
But do not attempt to board the vehicle with them. The truck for your safari will come shortly. For your own safety, always remain seated during your safari, as the road can be rough and bumpy. And keep your arms, hands, legs, and feet inside the vehicle at all times.
Hey there, how's it going,
Most
Jordan?
importantly, please keep your eyes on your children.
I don't think it's 10 minutes. That's for sure.
Enjoy your adventure at Kilimanjaro Safari. Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden sus niños. Gracias. Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unpaved roads of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve pass through rough and rugged terrain.
It's getting a lot cooler suddenly, you know? The sun going down.
To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back and leg problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure.
Oh yeah, 92, it feels like 104. It dropped a couple of degrees. And there's a breeze. There's a breeze. Yeah, right.
Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden sus niños. Gracias. Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unpaved roads of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve pass through rough and rugged terrain. You may experience bumps and sudden jolts of the safari adventure.
I wonder who we'll get for our safari tour guide.
Jumbo,
I
everyone, and
wonder.
welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. It is not necessary to form a single
We
file
have two.
line.
Can we get in the back?
If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair,
As we say here in Harambe, Twende, which means,
this will help keep your wait time
let's
to a
go.
Let's
Once again,
go.
please keep your group together.
Did we get the
Keep up with the
same
party in front of
tour
you,
guide?
and fill in
Different
all
tour
the available
guide?
space.
Let's see here. No, it's different.
When
Definitely
it
different.
comes to safari, we know why.
There's our row.
Make sure size all the way across those rows. Make room for our entire party. Pick your spots wisely too. Once we start moving, there is no seat swapping allowed at any time. To the right hand side, once your hands, arms, feet, legs, those doors are
are sliding shut, and we're going to be on our way in just a little bit here. Thank you very much. Alrighty, my friends, as we say in Harambe, Twin Day means let's go. John, everyone, welcome aboard your little wildlife spotting joyride. My name is Zach, your friendly neighborhood safari driver, and one heck of a safari guide, if I do say so myself. Let's not talk about me, let's talk about you, and how you can stay safe on your safari day, because that's pretty important. It can get a little choppy out here, so at all times, please make sure that you remain seated, keeping all of your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside of the truck. Also, please be sure to hang on tight to any and all personal items. If something happens to fall out of the truck, no matter what it is, I cannot stop to grab it. Just let me know, and we'll try to get it back to you as soon as possible. Now, we're going to start off our tour this evening in the Little Ituri Forest. Animals out here, they tend to rely on camouflage to hide themselves from predators. Sometimes that makes them a bit more challenging to spot, so we've just got to keep our eyes out and see what we can find nearby. We do usually have some pretty great luck. Like we're off to a good start. Over to your right hand side there you can see an okapi. It's that dark brown animal. They got black and white stripes on their legs and hindquarters. Also to the left hand side towards the top of the hill there's that tall black and white bird called a saddle-billed stork. Saddle-billed storks get their name from the yellow piece on their bill that kind of looks like a saddle. They grow to around 5 feet tall and have a wingspan of about 9 feet long. So they are quite large birds. Looks like there's a second one up there too. And they are somewhat territorial, so since there's two in a pretty close space, you can pretty safely assume that those two are a mated pair. And they do mate for life as well. And an okapi that we saw with the black and white striped party pants, you might think they're related to the zebra. Turns out though that they're not. Okapi are actually the closest living relatives to the giraffe. They have a long prehensile tongue just like them. Long enough that if they really want to, the okapi can lick their own eyeballs. Might sound a bit gross, but don't lie. If your tongue was that long, you'd want to try it too. At least I know that I would. For reference, okapis' tongues can grow up to 18 inches long. For the average adult, that's also roughly the same length as the tip of your middle finger all the way to your elbow. I'm seeing some antelope species here ahead of us. The kind of orangey, rust-colored ones, they're called bongos. And the light brown, sandy-colored antelope without horn, that's called a greater kudu. Only male greater kudu grow horns, so these ones we know are females. But those ladies are one of the taller species of forest antelope. They're each about 5 feet tall at the shoulder. The bongos in their hands, both males and females grow horns. And they're twisted, pointing backwards, so tree branches or vines. There's also a black rhinoceros there to the left-hand side. One of 5 total species of rhino in the world, smaller of the 2 in Africa. They're each about 3,000 pounds when they're fully grown. Small is relative. And what makes black rhinos unique is their mouth. They have a prehensile triangular-shaped upper lip, prehensile meaning finger length. They can use that upper lip the same way that you and I can use our own hands and fingers to grab things. Pretty eventful out in the forest, but I think we're going to start making our way into the Safi River. See what we can find over here. Oh. Rivers are a great place to see some of Africa's more semi-aquatic wildlife. So we're going to keep a lookout for dark shadows in the water, maybe some bubbles popping up here and there, since both of those are excellent signs of there being activity nearby.
Wait till the camp.
Already, I'm seeing a couple of pink-backed pelicans. There's a larger white, almost light gray birds with long yellow bills. A bunch on the island here, a couple on the shorelines. They might not look all that pink-backed, but that's because their name comes from their mating season. The skin that's on their backs, their bills, and their gullet pouch all turns a soft pink color, kind of like they're blushing. Also a very colonial bird. They like to live in a big group. For them, that colony is usually somewhere between 20 to 500 birds. Check this out to the left-hand side. There's a whole bunch of hippopotamus over here, including one that's actually up on land, too. That's a pretty cool sight to see. Let's make sure we're sitting down, my friends. We gotta be seated, please. Only sitting down. Thank you. Hippos do spend most of their day in the water. A lot of that time is going to be spent sleeping, as they are considered a nocturnal animal. But usually they only fully come out of the water at nighttime. When it's cooler out, like late afternoons or early mornings, to graze the riverbeds, or just take a nice long nap. And the name hippopotamus, it actually comes from Latin. When you translate that back to English, hippopotamus means river horse, which gives you a pretty good idea for how they like to get around.
they're 16, 17, 18.
For them, it's the floating that gives them trouble. So those other methods are usually just much easier instead.
No propagators. Zero.
We're going to start making our way towards the savannah. This is the largest and most open section of the reserve.
Alright, keep your eyes open in the savannah for our baby friends. Hang on tight. See, this is a bouncy ride today. Bouncy. Like a bouncy sea. Swing a bouncy sea. Boing, boing, boing.
It's called a baobab tree. It's a really big one without leaves on it. Baobab trees like this, they are completely leafless for about 9 months out of the year. During this time, they're going to store extra water in their trunk, so when they do have leaves, if there's not any fresh water around, they can still grow. And this does sort of make it look like their roots are above the ground, giving them the nickname the upside down tree.
Upside down.
And the animals out here, they know about that water inside, and they're going to get to it if they need it.
Which I happen to
Animals with
love.
tusks and horns can puncture holes in the bark. Other animals will end up chewing on the roots and branches. The wood of that tree is a bit more of a spongy texture, so both of those methods are like the animals have wrung out the sponge getting water. That gives the tree the second nickname, the tree of life. It's just how important it is to all these animals when they need it the most. Speaking of life, we're definitely in some luck here. Lots of animals nearby. And these light brown, sandy colored animals, thin black striped, play white tummy, they're called springbok. Way out in the distance there, I'm seeing an eland. It's that really large, light grayish antelope with spirally horns. They hang out in the trees here in the shade, those really tall, kind of giraffe-looking things. Those are giraffe. And there are multiple different kinds of giraffe. Each of them have different kinds of spot patterns, too. To be specific, those are Maasai giraffe. Their spots are more of a dark reddish brown color. They're very jagged and sharp in their corners, too, with little indents like pointy puzzle pieces. We're also going to pass by an animal den over here to the left. Usually this is a good place to see some predators, so we'll check it out, see if there's anything home here. I think I see some movement, so we should be in some luck. You can see a couple of African painted dogs out here. They're hanging up in the logs there. Orange dogs, black leg markings, big white tip on their tail.
Find them.
They look super cute and cuddly, but African painted dogs are
right
actually
here, right
one of
up
the most
close.
successful pack hunters in Africa. They have
Right
a higher
there. See his
success
ears?
rate for their hunt than any kind of
One
big
over there
cat.
too.
But if there is anything that they are not, it's that the African painted dogs are not related to hyenas. Not even close. Painted dogs are a part of the canid family, and that makes them more closely related to your common dog at home than they would be to any kind of hyena.
Guys, that's a
But even
rare
though they're
sign
very,
to
very
see those
distant
painted
cousins,
dogs
the painted
moving
dogs
around.
only have 4 toes per paw, whereas your common house pet has 5 toes per paw. And we should hopefully be able to find more giraffe out here today too. They typically live in groups called a tower of giraffe. You still see the springbok pretty well. The ones you're seeing there are fully grown. Springbok only reach about 80 to 100 pounds. But despite their small size, they can easily jump about 6 feet vertically and 13 feet horizontally in a single bound. Springbok are also capable of achieving speeds upwards of 60 miles per hour, making them one of the top 10 fastest land animals in the world. Because of all their incredible athletic ability, they're a very popular mascot for sports teams throughout the continent of Africa, and they're also considered to be the national animal of the country of South Africa as well. We'll get a look at the Ankole cattle around the corner here on the right-hand side. Kind of a reddish-brown color with white markings and big tan.
See the baby being protected by the mom. See him right there? He's straight ahead, the baby, but he's behind the mom.
Also nicknamed Walt Disney cattle from the tribe that first domesticated them. Both males and females have these huge horns in their heads that can span about 4 to 6 feet from tip to tip. And they look pretty heavy, but they're much lighter than you'd think, since those horns are mostly hollow on the inside, kind of made more of a honeycomb-like structure. They have a bunch of air pockets and blood vessels reach all throughout their horns, and they work the same way that a radiator does for a car to cool off on hot days.
Standing right back behind her.
We'll get a really close look at the eland around the corner here on the left-hand side, too. Eland are one of the largest antelope species. They reach heights of about 6 to 8
Hi,
feet
Nicole.
tall.
Thanks for joining today.
They're about 2,000 pounds of muscle. They can easily leap 6 feet into the air from a standstill. It's pretty crazy. You can also see a bunch of wildebeest scattered around here on the right-hand side. Light gray antelopes with black stripes, kind of grayish-black U-shaped horns. Wildebeest are going to grow urban
got
herds
close
of anywhere
up.
between 10 to 1,000. But during dry season, a whopping 1.5 million wildebeest migrate all together throughout Africa in search of water. 1.5 million does make wildebeest the second most densely populated mammals in the world, next to humans who group in larger herds. Seems like a couple more giraffe ahead of us here too. As giraffe, they do spend the majority of their day, about 16 to 18 hours of it, on food-related tasks, just like me. And what doesn't sound like me is that giraffe only need to sleep for about 30 minutes a day. Usually they break that up into a bunch of minute-long naps instead of the full 30 in one go, and more often not, they sleep while standing up. If you look
Four
carefully, there is
giraffes
a baby
over here.
giraffe
Can you
hiding
see them?
back
But
there
we'll
too.
do a
They're
super
all the way
zoom.
back in the distance, kind of past the palm trees there. They look a lot shorter than everyone else.
Oh, there's a tiny
Based off
baby
the
over
height, they're
there.
probably
Where?
somewhere between 3 to 4 months old.
There's one right there.
When they're first born, baby
Straight
giraffe
back.
are already about 6 feet tall right off the bat, and they only keep
Trying,
growing
Mom.
from there.
Shoot, it's difficult.
On average, adult giraffe
super
will reach
zoom on,
heights
it's
about
hard.
18 to
Can't do
20
it.
feet tall when
Sorry,
they're fully
guys.
grown. And we're taking a little detour here. All these knockdown trees
The
are a good
giraffes are
sign
back
that
in the
something pretty
trees.
big and pretty strong went this
Tower.
way. So let's check it out and see what we can find. Seems like there is an African elephant out there to the right side. Back there past the bushes. Oh, it's a little tricky to see.
Yeah, here he is.
We know it's an African elephant because of their ears. They are much larger than their cousin, the Asian elephant. Their ears are also shaped kind of similar to the continent of Africa, but that part is more of a coincidence. They don't really grow their ears like that on purpose. See if I can get a little bit better angle. They're just a little bit tricky to spot back there.
See anything, Mom? I left the seat. That's crazy.
Looks like there's a second one hanging out back by the bushes there. A little easier to see.
Yeah, there it is.
Unfortunately, though, the African elephants are also considered a threatened species, with one of their biggest threats being the loss of their habitat. This pushes them closer to human space in search of food, where more often than not, they're going to end up eating a farmer's crops. Farmers are understandably not the happiest about this, and they've had to use some less than kind means to try and keep elephants away when they really don't want to have to do that. All around the world, though, different research programs have tried to help out and find a better solution. Most clever one, in my opinion, being called the Elephants and Bees Project. This team studied elephants' vocalizations, but as it turns out, elephants are terrified of bees. Plus, they're going to warn their friends when there are bees nearby to all stay away from the area. Using this information, that research team was able to help farmers develop a kind of defense that's called a beehive right inside the fence itself. Farmers can then place these around their crops. Elephants will stay away because of the bees and warn their friends. And the farmers get the added benefit making a profit from the honey the bees make. So I'm not sure how you will, but it does sound like a pretty sweet deep side of the side.
There's my mom.
The elephants will scrape their tongues up against that clay. They'll break off small chunks and end up eating the chunks of clay. They're super high in minerals like iron, which is great for their plant-based diet, sort of like nature's multivitamin for them. Now, it looks like this elephant over here is out here by himself, which means this is most likely going to be a male African elephant. When they reach maturity, male elephants will break off from the family herds that they grew up in. Usually they go out and live on their own, although sometimes they might group up into a smaller bachelor group of just the boys, but bachelor groups don't often last for all that long. I've seen also how they're flapping their ears around. Elephants really do that like a built-in air conditioning system. They've got a bunch of blood vessels on their ears, so when they flap them back and forth, a nice cool breeze gets back there. They can cool off their entire body by a couple degrees, which gets especially helpful on hotter days like today has been. Despite common misconception too, elephants don't really drink straight through their trunks. That's kind of like if you and I tried to drink through our nose, so it's not really going to work out very well. Instead, what they'll do is they'll suck up water into their trunk, they'll maintain that suction and move the tip of their trunk over to their mouth. Then they let all the water go and drink through there. Kind of works more like a syringe does rather than a straw.
Lots of ducks, right?
Around the corner to your left here, I can also see some greater flamingos on this island. The greater flamingos are the largest of any kind of flamingo, and they're also also the lightest pink in color. As we can see here, they're as pink as this time of flamingo gets. Flamingos will actually hatch more of a fuzzy light gray color, kind of like how a penguin does. It takes a flamingo about 2 years to be fully grown. Their color comes to their diet.
Hey, what are those ducks doing? Hey, what are you doing with the flamingos, dude?
Pretty much all of their favorite foods
What you guys doing?
super high in something called carrots.
Stealing food.
What makes flamingos pink? It's the same thing in carrots that makes them orange. Flamingos just eat a different kind of it than what's in carrots. Looks like a pretty big mud follow up ahead of us here too. It's usually a good place to see some more activity. Lots of animals like to use mud as their 3-in-1 skincare routine. Sunscreen, a bug repellent, and a moisturizer. We've even got a fancy word for some of the animals like that. That word is pachyderm. Pachyderm comes from Greek. Pachy meaning thick, dermis meaning skin. So pachyderms are animals with thick skin but not a lot of hair, like hippos, elephants, and rhinos. So we'll keep a lookout for them.
Where are those
We're also making
white
our way
rhino?
over towards Cat Hill. We call it that because cats like to live out here, but they are a little tricky to find, so I might need some help. Keep a lookout for light yellow streaks with black dots and a white tip on their tail. The cats that hang out on this hillside up here, they usually spend a lot of time hanging out way back by the tree line in the shade. Their spots make an excellent camouflage. They can be a little tricky to find sometimes.
See the cats? Where's the cheetahs? Come on, cheetahs. Show your stripes.
Not really seeing too much yet.
Oh, I see him. They're back in the corner. It's there in the back.
Cheetahs are the fastest land animals in the world. They're able to go 0
he's in
to
the
60
crate
miles
cage.
per hour in about 3
I
seconds.
can't see
But
him.
they
Sorry.
can't really keep their high speeds up
Tough
for
to
long.
see.
Cheetahs are sprinters, not marathoners.
Very bouncy.
The secret to their speed
Like
is their
Tigger.
claws. Cheetahs' claws are mostly non-retractable. Helps them keep a grip while they run, kind of like a pair of cleats.
Very,
It's a little
very
easier to see there, kind of to the
bouncy.
far right
Oh, there
side
he
of the
is.
hill.
Over there. See him?
Yeah, pretty good look through the trees there too.
Got a cheetah sighting.
Unlike most predators in Africa, cheetahs are considered to be dire, meaning they're typically more away
Got a
from food,
cheetah.
just like
Yeah.
and unlike most cats their
That's
size,
my
cheetahs are
favorite
not able
animal.
to roar, but cheetahs can meow.
Cheetahs.
Cheetahs can purr, and cheetahs can chirp. Now this is a covey-rock formation. It's an excellent habitat for a predator or prey. They love to use these as a lookout tower. And there is one predator in particular that I can think of that's kind of known
There
for
she
living
is.
on a covey. I think
Still
we
there.
are in some luck.
There's the lioness on the hillside there.
Map up there.
Looks like a
I'm gonna
rock.
circle on the other side, see if we can get a little bit better view.
See her up there?
I
Hopefully you
do
guys
also
can see
my
her.
personal favorite animals on the reserve straight ahead here. These are white rhinoceros. We're gonna get another look at them in a second.
Some
So
rhinos
don't
straight
worry if you
ahead.
missed the rhinos quite yet. This is our only chance.
We got
to
some
see the
lions up here. Yeah, only chance to see
We
them.
have a really good look at that lioness there, right on the edge of the cliffside. Super easy to see. And we know that was supposed to be a lioness because she does not have a mate. Only male lions grow mates. The lionesses do not.
Oh.
Now, at nighttime, they are going to have 2 different jobs. Lionesses are the ones that go do the majority of the hunting, whereas the male lions, they're typically going to stay back, protect the cubs, and defend any territory they're holding at the time. It's not to say that the male lions can't help out with the hunt. Sometimes they do. Just that usually they'll be the stay-at-home dads. And during the daytime, the lion's eyesight is just as good as ours is, so she saw us just as well as we can see her back there. But at nighttime, a lion's eyesight is around 6 times better than a human's is.
6
And you also see
times.
some warthogs around the corner here to our left-hand side. They're brown animals, kind of
So what's 6 times 0? Because I can't see at night.
Africa's largest burrowing animals. They dig those burrows with the razor-sharp tusks they have. Kind of like a shovel. Now, you might know a super famous warthog from the Lion King.
Oh, there they are. Look at them, Mom.
What you
They're
probably don't
moving.
know is that Pumbaa is
See
also
him right
a
there?
word in Swahili, which translates
Pumbaa.
to foolish in English. Not the nicest thing to call a warthog. They're actually very smart animals. They're pretty close to your common domesticated pets. we're going to have an excellent look at this rhino here on the right-hand side. They're super close by. Look at that rhino. As good as we can see this rhino, they can't really say the same. They do have relatively poor eyesight. So instead of just their vision, they kind of combine that with their hearing and their smell to give them a little bit better sense of their surroundings. You might also notice that despite being named white rhinoceros, they're not really white in color. Their name comes from a mistranslation of the Afrikaans word fight. Sounds a lot like white, but it really means wide, which is in reference to their mouth being much wider and more rectangular shaped. They are an endangered species.
Right there.
Rhinos are poached for their
Boom.
horns. Some cultures
your
believe them
face.
to have medicinal properties, but scientifically we've never found any. A rhino's horns do the same thing as in our own hair and fingernails, called keratin.
Bouncy.
Here's these dark brown antelope on either side. They're called water bucks. They get their name from the amount of water they drink, more than any other antelope their size. The reason their coat's sort of shaggy looking, they have an oily sheen from their skin that blends in with their fur, and it kind of works like a waterproofing. They basically have their
So if you like what you're seeing, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Support what we're doing on a regular basis. It's a really good safari today.
Does end up keeping him pretty busy. I do see his truck parked out front, so it seems like he's home. And Wilson's home, his roommates are too. Of course, by roommates I mean Nigerian dwarf goats. These goats come from the country of Nigeria.
Here comes our friends, the pygmy goats. Nigerian pygmies.
As because of their size, these goats are fully grown. They require a lot less space. They are notorious for not being big eaters.
How goofy can you guys be? I'll say hi to the lady. Hey there.
Helps us rely a little less on the wildlife out here to make a profit. Conservation is incredibly important to all the animals that we saw in the reserve today, especially the ones that are endangered, which is a lot more than you may think. One of the biggest things affecting these animals is loss of habitat through deforestation. That affects animals like giraffes, elephants, rhinos, even lions, believe it or not. You don't just have to donate to a fancy conservation fund or do a huge research program to help these animals out, though. One of the simplest things we can all do at home is just those 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Little things like that may not seem like
Do it.
a huge impact, but think of it this way. Have you ever been bit by an elephant? Probably not. I can guarantee that you've been bit by a mosquito. Always a little things you gotta look for, right? As Walt Disney himself once said, conservation is not the business of the few. It's a matter that pertains to all of us. What that quote means to me is that if each of us does just a few of those small, simple things, that small impact really adds up. An impact like that will help ensure that animals like we just saw today are not only wild where they belong for decades and decades to come. But now, my friends, it's an excellent time for you to double check your roads. Make sure you have all your personal items with you. It does get a little bit bumpy on the reserve. Things may have moved around a bit of motion. I promise you do not want to leave anything behind here in Africa.
Smokes.
Walk back to Florida. So just swim too. But here in Harambe, my friends, we don't really like to say goodbye. It's a little bit too sad and a little bit too formal. Instead, we borrow the Swahili phrase "kwaherini," which means
Kwaherini.
So kwaherini, everyone.
Go well.
Go wild. Enjoy the rest of your evening here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, or wherever those adventures might be taking you off to. My name is Zach, all the way from Denver, Colorado. It's
Zach from Denver, Colorado. Zach from Denver, Colorado on the safari.
On the right-hand side, watch your hands, arms, feet, legs. We're sliding open. Watch your step.
Let's go, Tigger.
Great rest of your day, my friends. Go well, go wild, go drink some water. It's good for you.
Yeah, that's for sure. Let's get some agua. Thanks, Zach. All right, Mom Shu, let's go find some animals heading towards the front of the park. Gotta find our catfish friend. Right there's some water, Mom. Right there. I think this works. Oh my God, that works. You guys know that worked? Huh, that works. Huh. Bet you didn't know that. Have a nice evening, Tyler.
You too, you too.
That was fun. Both times were good, right? So, friends online, if you roll back in the live, well, today we came for International Tiger Day, and we saw Boxo, we saw Boxo's dad, and then we went on the safari twice. This is the second round. So the first round was really good, saw different animals. The second round, really good, and saw different animals again. Same ones and different ones. So roll back if you want to see some of that stuff. And we also saw some gorillas, some meerkats, some zebras. What else, Mom? Come on, some birds. Copies. Oh, water buffaloes. Boxo. Lots of ducks, spoonbills, duckbills. It's been a great evening. As a matter of fact, this is one of those things where if you want to do something before dinner or just after, like a late lunch, come over here when the temperature drops, ride the safari, man, because they are moving and grooving towards the evening. Let's see what.
Sometimes Animal Kingdom closes at 6, so you gotta watch. But today it closes at 7. So the safari is open till 6:30.
Right.
So you gotta just base it on your day. What time the park closes.
Right, and right now is a great time to ride the safari. There's like no line. That's inconceivable. That there's no line at the safari. Literally, it's a 10-minute wait, which it's not a 10-minute wait, guys. Friends online, that is 0.
Yeah, that's just a very short line. They just don't have a lot of choice.
Hi, Spencer. Hi, how are you? Good, good. Looks like people are vacating Animal Kingdom.
I haven't checked the likes. Are we close to 50 likes for Dad Shu dance?
Yeah, what are the likes, Chris Shu? How are we doing on likes? Oh yeah, gotta tell my shoe joke. I'll tell it to Mom Shu while you guys are listening. Hey Mom Shu, what do the traveling shoes use when they travel? Shoe cases. Shoe cases. Chris says we're at 24 likes. Not close to 50, not even halfway there yet. No.
That joke is courtesy of one of our followers.
That's true.
Our cool socks.
Yep. Just looking for new pins.
Yep. This was looking to see those stealing detectives. Okay, let's go.
Oh. You turn. Can you take this while I put my backpack on? Just for a second. Okay.
We did not ride the Everest today, but we can. We have a video of the Everest on our channel.
Well, we didn't ride Kilimanjaro. We rode Kilimanjaro safaris. We didn't ride Kali River Rapids, and we didn't ride Everest for a particular reason today.
Well, Everest, but like I'm saying, we have videos if you would like to see them.
Yeah, we have some POVs for sure. We love that ride. Actually, as a matter of fact, Everest is one of our favorite rides. It used to be our favorite ride until Guardians of the Galaxy. So, Mom, Shu and I are gonna grab some water. We're at Starbucks. Starbucks, we're thirsty, man. Thirsty. Give me a water too. We got water here in Starbucks. Thank you. And the exit. Hip check. Got my free water from Starbucks. Here we go. Trade me. I see you got a bug in yours. Did you get a bug in it? Yeah, okay, well. That's typical. So Mom Shu walks out with her water at Starbucks and the bug dive bombs it. Like, poof, right into her water. Yeah, she's not gonna drink that. I have no problem drinking a bug. Hello.
Bueno, Enzo, que es el segundo nombre de un jugador icónico de River.
Gotta stop by the grotto. Gotta do that. They're probably not out, but the otters are always fun to watch. I hear them. They're out. They're off site. Do you hear them, Mom? They're back. They're not out. You can hear them chirping. Oh yeah, they did. What'd you say? You gonna go to the store? To the store. Let's go through the store, guys. Check out a little merch as we're heading out. Just check out the other animals. Oh yeah, the pressed penny. Pressed pennies.
They changed this. It's Simba now.
Yeah, they did change this. This is all Simba. Oh, just shirts. I don't know. Hey, there's Pooh. Hello, Pooh. Some more Pooh stuff. Oh, check out this wall of Pooh. Tigger and Eeyore and friends. Woo. Let's check out what's on display. Get the full view of what Eeyore looks like. Eeyore. Hello.
Pandora was crowded over there.
Uh-huh.
Son hermosos. A mí
It
me
was.
gusta el elefante que está escondido detrás
I
de
see
la
some
pata
Zootopia. One Zootopia thing. Like this area here is Zootopia. This whole area.
And the tail.
Zootopia. Over here's the Bluey merch. We've shown that in the past though, right? Lots of Bluey merch because you can take the train to Conservation Station and visit Bluey and Bingo in the Bluey and Bingo playtime thingy. It happens. Oxy, what's his name? Oxylotl. They live. Look, it's Russell and Kevin. All right, out we go. Come on, Mom, follow me. music, man. His mom's gonna dare and cross the streams. He's crazy. What? It was very crowded. Now this is cold. This is cold. This is iceberg in here. Woo. Iceberg. So cold. I see a bunch of Disney merch. Like it was the same as it was last time.
I think this is what was open there. I just didn't.
Mm-hmm. Pretty soon it'll be Halloween, is right.
Less than 2 weeks.
But I don't see anything new. I just see kind of the same thing that's been here for a while. Well, I mean, lots of good merch. It's just, it'll probably change out in a little bit. And there's the colors. Orange, pink, I guess, green and blue. Something like that. Lots of good merch. Lots of Halloween stuff out. Look at this shirt right here. Hello, Halloween. It's getting serious.
I mean, I could.
Oh, man. Hey.
I know. I was looking for the one thing that our friend has.
Oh, you looking for this? The monorail? Park days and lattes. Anybody up for a coffee mug? All done with the cup. All gone. Okay, let's show the new trash cans. This is not a simulation. Recycle. Hit the light. Hit the step. There we go.
Travelers, friends, it's time to say goodnight.
We're shutting down Animal Kingdom. All right, Chris, we gotta do the thing. Chris, yeah, we gotta do the thing. Well, we gotta go across the bouncy bridge. It's like the thing we do when we're in Animal Kingdom. Oh yeah? We gotta check if the rhino iguana's there. Hey, well, he's probably out now. It's nice and cool. Watch out for the bouncy bridge. Hang on. Watch out. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, she's on the bridge, too. All right. Woo. Got it. Got some geese, but there's no... Yeah, they're down there. Hello, Mr. Goose. Which way, Mom Shu? Left or right? To the left. Gotta find the rhino iguana. It's one of our things. He knows we're here, so if we don't come say hi, he'll be sad. He'll be disappointed. I hear another waterfall, by the way. I think that's number what, 16, number 16 or 17, number 18, number 19. I lost count. So many waterfalls. When I come back, I'll have to do it again. Oh no, there he is. Look, he's not there. He's not on his rock, Mom.
Oh, there he is.
Look, he's not on the rock.
No, he's not.
He's on a different rock. Chris, he says hello. The rhinoceros iguana. And that, from there, that little spot. He says, hello, Chris Shu. How are you? All right, gotta find Mom Shu. New trash cans. New trash cans. Sometimes you just lose your wife. Sometimes. This happens. That's okay though. We always find each other. Man, there's some serious duck action tonight. All right, let's head to the front. Balarusa, we saw him on the way in. He's back in that corner. Back there. Gotta go. Gotta find Mom's shoe. If you don't know this, when you come in to the park, or when you enter the park in the morning, right here as you enter, if you turn to the right, which it'll be on my left now, this is where you'll find some characters like Donald and Daisy and Timon. Other characters too will be there. It'll be great. That looks delicious. Very delicious. Very, very delicious.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go this way. This is new trash cans. Nice. All right, well, that's it for the traveling shoes. We're done with our live today because we closed down the park. That was a lot of fun. We had we rode the safari twice. Saw lots of characters, or not characters. Yeah, we saw a few characters, but saw some other stuff. Saw a lot of animals. It was a little hot, but it's not too bad in the evening. Anyway, I'm glad you could join us. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Don't forget to check out our channel with other future vlogs. All kinds of things going on. On that note, again, we'll see you soon. Ciao for now.